So we'll see. And then we've got to get ready. I want to be out of the market before the open, guys. I do want to be out. Because there are two institutions that are battling right now, from what I understand. Is JP Morgan wants to buy at 31,330, and our own grandma wants to sell at around 470. So this is going to be a good battle. And they could be bouncing it back and forth for about 161 points. Don't be surprised. You know, you got to stick with family. Definitely. Yeah. It's Rain Man. I'm flat. And now I'm happy. Guess what, guys? I have no risk other than the normal risk that, you know, a cat will jump up and spill my coffee on me or something like that. That's the normal daily risk we all take. Pets, get the pets ready. Tell them to watch the screen and stop licking your hand and all that other distracting stuff, and get them all ready. Open the lights near the refrigerator so the roaches can run under it. Anybody still in the dark, like you people in Hawaii? Look at that. It's Grandma. Grandma's selling number is right now is at 460, 470. Here, I'll draw that. A little bit. Not the big number is all the way at our support and resistance. But right now, 470. Some of them from JP Morgan are buying down here, apparently. Here. So this is sort of, we expect the battle of the institutions. The trend is down right now, guys. The trend is down as we go to bat. But that doesn't mean they can't push it up in order to get better fills. So we'll see. Be flat now. Watch. And we want to see how, looking at the crazy thing, how close to 161 points. What we're saying is the market's going to go up and down by 161 points, roughly. Some of you did like 140, others are 180, certainly within that range. Think of it as a hurricane forecast. Hurricane Michael was supposed to destroy this house. I mean, Jim Cantore was like pointing and goes, "Hey, Al, there's things coming to your house." So I got out of town. We're almost open for business. They're going to launch that Artemis on Saturday, supposedly.
Oh, wow. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do it before 3:30.
Yeah.
Or I will not be watching.
I saw one by accident once a long time ago. I'll tell you after we start.
10 seconds, guys.
Push up first, guys. Is that what they're going to do? Or knock it right down? Looks like up.
Tick started lower.
Up toward Grandma's house. See, so even if Grandma wants to short it higher, they let people like JP Morgan push it up. They'll say, "All right, you want to buy? Great. We want to sell here. Push it up, guys. Thank you." That's how these guys work. They're on opposite sides of the field. They're not fighting at 397 and saying short and long. That's cool, Bill. Yeah. As long as it doesn't land in the driveway. Yeah.
Evidently, based on what they were talking about, there's a good chance it could land in his driveway.
Wow, yeah. It looks hard.
I'm going to be a good boy this morning. And based on my analysis, I'm going to wait 6 minutes as well.
Yeah.
There's not a lot that I see here to even nibble at.
I know it's best to be right now, guys, a little uncertain. Uncertainty is good sometimes.
Yep.
It's
Hey.
weird right now. If you're looking
That's a
at
lot.
the 2-minute stochastics and then the 133, it's like, which one? I have a feeling it's going to roll down as soon as it gets toward grandma's number because the ticks rolls, minus. So let's see if we get another push toward that 471 within the 6 minutes. Remember, for you newer traders, we don't like to trade. We want to wait for the first 6 minutes.
All newer traders, as a matter of fact, you must have explicit permission from a coach to trade within the first 6 minutes.
Yep.
Meaning you've done all the training, everything your coaches asked you to do. I did take the short, coach.
Good job.
Just couldn't resist myself. I still
You
topping out, tried twice.
Did you get permission?
I gave myself
gave himself permission.
Do I have permission, coach?
Yeah, this is the battle. JP Morgan versus, well, it's not versus grandma. Grandma wants it higher so they could short it. And that's what they seem to have been doing already. You got the first whiff of it right there around the 420 area, right? It's not bad, right? 60-point move in what, 2 minutes?
No, the AC is still down. The main AC is still down, but I got one of those portable ones that
I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah. I have the portable one right next to me blowing cold air on me. So those things don't work that well. But if it's right next to you blowing in your face, works pretty
well. Well, Brian didn't tell you he's got 2 fans tied to the dog's tails, and they drag him. It's like an old Egyptian pharaoh.
They're actually grape leaves.
Like a geisha girl standing there fanning it.
2 palm leaves
dog.
tied to dog tails.
Geisha dog. It is a little torture because he holds up treats and they wag their tails and it's nice and cool. All right, we're gonna go down to 318 here.
He has a hot dog tied on a stick in front of him.
That's right. One end there's a hot dog, the other end there's a palm leaf.
We only have 2 minutes to wait, guys. For you patient traders, only 2 minutes. Everybody should be green already, right?
Yes. Everybody should be green. Good job, guys. Nice job, everyone. This is why you get here early, guys.
To be amazed.
Yep. To be amazed. Get your green in before the market opens. That way you don't have to feel like you need to be in a trade. You can sit back and relax. Watch everybody else fumble around, try to make money, get themselves stopped out, lose money, whatever it is that people are doing to lose money in this room. Still is amazing to me. But let everybody else do it. I got one left, guys.
Yep, just trail your stops. And again, we mentioned coach is working with those who have permission to trade before the 6 minutes. I'm trying to keep our traders who are not yet authorized to trade for 6 minutes out of the market. You will be there soon. Anybody who takes the course, anyone who takes the course will be able to trade with us and right when we give the opening trades. So don't eat your heart out.
Trades when it's open. Some people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't feel like you're missing anything. There will be more trades. It's funny though. I mean, even yesterday, we've only had like 3 days in the past 3 weeks where within that 6 to 7 minute mark after open, we didn't have a good trade set up.
Right. True. And now we'll see how well, not Goldman, the other guys do, JP Morgan.
Yep. And let me flat here in a second.
Yep.
Flat. All right. Here we go.
These are the JP Morgan buyers, guys.
Nice job, Jackson.
Grandma's kicking the butt.
Give you a little gavel. Done for the
at
day.
JP Morgan.
Jackson's been here for a while. He can drink the open. When I say a while, a long while. Six minutes is up, guys.
Is up. Watch your next resistance at 360, guys. 360. Next resistance. Your next support is 291. High stochastics.
I'm guessing that Tim took a short at 326 and took profits already. Just a wild guess. Here you go, Pra. It's a wild guess, Tim. Did you do it or not?
High stochastics hooked down. Your next target is 291. You guys should be short. 6 minutes or up.
Said short in the background, right when we got that 16 tick rule sell signal.
Yep.
Okay. It's a wild guess on my part. Let me see if one of my people took it. Who's here? Team Slayton? Kamisha? You guys say, oh, Team Slayton had to get the kids to school. It was right at the 7-minute mark.
Yeah, right around here. Got overbought around 9:36. So if you just waited a couple of minutes, you could have shorted at the 340. Now I'd wait. I'd wait until stochastics go up again. JP Morgan's buying right here. 360 would be your upside target.
Okay, no problem.
So if 360 is your upside target, don't short unless it gets overbought and then comes down. Right here in the middle, it can go either way. I wouldn't short it here because you got institutional buying down here. If anything, wait until it gets 360 area to go short. If you're counter trend long, that's your target on the upside. I am not doing counter trend trades right now. Waiting for the rallies. But is anyone long? 360 would be your target. Boom. Anyone long? JP Morgan was buying at 318. Good job, Andy.
Rocking chair.
And the rest of you, wait till it goes higher. It is going higher, my friends. Good to know where those institution boys are at, right?
Takes a little helpful, just
Yeah.
slightly helpful.
You get your targets on the downside, you go, okay, I'll get out, and then you let them push it your way. Be patient.
Patience. And break. Done for the day.
Beautiful.
Then all this action pre-market. Okay.
Here's a sell signal.
Again, those of you on trial, please sit back, watch, pay attention. We will give you the lay of the land.
See this little M here on the first touch rule? I mean, on the 15 range?
It's the best thing to
375.
do, Wayne. Best thing to do. Wayne was just on trial yesterday, guys. So those of you on trial, best thing you do is listen to what Wayne is saying. Watch, listen, observe. Get a lay of the land first. Once you become a member, you will get your video access. Wayne, make sure to watch all the videos you have access to now, Wayne. All 3 tabs. Those of you on trial, we are doing an orientation for trial members at noon today. So please listen if you're at work or whatever you got to do, whatever your life leads you to do. At 12 p.m. Eastern, you do want to tune in here in the main room for a quick orientation. Even if you're listening, it will be worth the 15 minutes of
You guys
listening.
shorted 375, take some off right here, 356. Got almost 20 points in 2 seconds. 375 short. Boom. Everybody hear that? Be able to hear that?
All right, good job, guys.
Yeah, I said go short at 375.
This is exactly what I tell you guys. When you hear a number, your ears should perk up and write it down or follow the instructions.
You got filled at 343 on the 375 limit. You need a new broker.
It's like Forex market kind of spread.
Yeah. Try it in. Yeah, don't do market order. I said 375. Go short.
That would be a limit order.
Yeah. And then 20-point target. Now what are you going to do? Now you'll wait for what? 471, right? If you can get 471, brah. Wait for grandma's selling area. Or wait until stochastics get overbought and then hook down. Then you could use the 15 range. Once we're overbought, you can use a 15 range bar. And again, yeah, big loss on a market order. Thank you. Now you learn. Don't just jump in because it feels good. And it's not a big loss. And you're using, this time, simulator, right? The last time you used cash, and I told you you're lucky to make you 20 points. Don't use cash, right? You listen this time or not?
Simulate.
Yep.
Simulator.
Because what'll happen is you'll get stopped out, and then the trade will work after you're stopped out.
Ticks have barely even gotten above 0, guys.
Yeah. By the way, if you go short now, 326 will be your target, guys. 326. Let it go up. What you're going to do now that the stochastics are high, you're going to look for a high tick read, and the first time you see a series of red or the 15 range sell signal, you'll take that. You know what I'm talking about? And then 326 area will be your target. Or second target, I should say. Your first target's going to be 20 points. All right, well, you're getting in a little too soon. Just relax. You're trading like 10 times in a minute. This is not what you're supposed to do. And then if you do that, tell me where your stop will be.
Willie got 10 points.
You know, you got to know where your stop is going to be. We said we're going up toward 471, right? You see that, right? So as we get overbought on the stochastics, you're going to wait until it gets toward 471. Where's your, now put a stop in somewhere first. Where would you put a stop on your trade so you don't lose? You got to figure that out. Before you enter a trade, you have to have a stop in. If you don't have that, do not trade. All right? Have you picked a stop? 412? I'd use about 475. 412, let's see. I don't know. Looks like it's going to go higher than that. Wait until the 2-minute stochastic gets overbought, and then you can short. Your target is going to be what, guys?
I don't know. You tell me, Coach.
326.
Thank you. Hey, Hugo's a good 2 days in a room. Hugo, great job listening. Everybody do what Hugo has been doing his first 2 days. It will make you money. Good job, Hugo. I don't know how many times I can say this, guys. When you hear a number or you hear an action, so I got a bid, I'm buying, I'm selling this number, write it down at the very least so that you guys start understanding how we're saying things.
Yeah.
If you don't understand how we're saying things and you're just blindly, you hear sell and you press the sell button, well, you don't know what the number is. You don't know where that should be at, what it should be, where your risk should be. Your stop should be. That is gambling at that point.
Now, you can go short now. Anything above 370 here is a short with a stop above that high. And again, your target's going to be around 326. Okay, everybody? Short. There you go. I'm going to adjust my charts for a second because it's delaying this entry order thing.
There you go, Hugo.
Charts will come up in a second.
Do it on sim, Pra. Even though you're in eval, do it on sim. Do it on sim first. Don't keep wasting money on that. Do it on sim till you learn it. Please, I beg you. I am here. This is me, Coach Brian, begging you to please do this on sim until you get the hang of it. But you'll just keep paying them money for money that's not yours.
Take half off here, guys. And your next target, 326.
Thank you, Pra. Probably it's just because nobody's getting onto you. You're just too new to our room to be doing this, even with somebody else.
Yeah, actually, you should just be watching, not even placing orders yet. But it's okay. You know, do it on a sim, and because you're going to make mistakes. You don't want to make mistakes for cash.
Right.
Yep, that's all right, Guy. You'll get back again when as soon as you see the 2-minute hook down, that's when it'll start. Or look for an M trade. Look for a small M. Put a sell stop. Let's say you put a sell stop at 341, and by then it'll start going down toward 326. You want to see the longs, whoever's long now. Remember the JP Morgan guys at 318. You want to see them losing money. Remember, JP Morgan's long, grandma's shorting. So you got to allow that market to have what? Like 60-point runs. And if you're shorting at the market on the way when its stochastics are low, what's going to happen? It's going to pop up 60 points. You're going to get stopped out, and then you're going to miss the next swing down. So watch these stochastics. I'm not saying go long here, but you should be out of your short or keep a core position. We'll teach you about core positions. What you'll have is let's say you'll have 2 micro minis. You'll just keep them short. You won't do anything until the trend turns up. You'll keep 2 shorts, add when it's high, take that off. Add high, take off, add high, take off, maintaining that core short position. On a big sell-off, then you dump that core position. That's what these traders are doing. That's what grandma's doing. That's why grandma was looking for a 161-point rally. You see, everybody forgets that. And they go, well, I'll go short with a 25-point stop. How does that reconcile with the big boys looking to see the market go up so they can short it? In other words, they want you to get stopped out. So don't accommodate them. Trade, for example, right now you would not be short. You want to be short when you see this, the yellow line moving down. So wait until it breaks below. Does that make sense? JP Morgan's still long. And it hasn't gotten up to grandma's to knock it down. So that's why the market's bouncing back and forth. If you want to do that, right, you don't need a big account. Well, guess what?
We're micros.
I do it every year. I take a $1,000 account, and right now that account is up to $1,700 trading YM micro minis, up 70%. And actually, it's really at more because I lowered it back to 1,000 when it was up to 1,500 to just prove that. So if you want to come here, I'll show you how to trade a small account and make 70% on your money. And it'll blow away all those misconceptions that we have.
Yeah, it's just not a fair statement. Get on my coaching calendar. Let's have a call at least. Let's have a phone call about that.
Yeah,
that's a statement that we've got. I've got people. Sean, are you in the room? Is Sean around? If Sean's around, talk to Pra about that. Let's go off topic if you don't mind, because that you don't have to do that.
Yes, Hugo, still 326.
Yep, that's what I'm looking for.
The first step in trading, guys, to learn to use stops. So I don't care if you use 10-point stop. Hey, Pra, were you here for the first trade that I called? We had a 10-point stop and just about 100-point winner. You'd like that one, right? Did you see that one earlier? Wilbur had a 100-point winner on the upside. So imagine starting there. Yeah. So we're green already, then you could afford to take small scalp trades, you see? So yeah, the first step is getting in here early, learn the plan. And that's why I say in the beginning, while we're experimenting, trade on the simulator. Like when I have my surgery scheduled, I really don't want my surgeon to show up like 45 minutes late. You know, they prep you. Well, you're starting to wake up now, so this scalpel will hurt a little bit. Why? Well, we gave you the anesthesia, but he was, he's playing FanDuel. I wouldn't be.
Hey, your surgeon. I'm going to be playing FanDuel with him during your surgery.
I know. So yeah, we do have to. We have to get really an idea. Yeah, if my guy gets stuck in traffic, he's like what 4 minutes from the hospital. He could walk there. He can take a bike. That was another funny story. I'm talking about my surgeon, right? At a little get together that we had here. They had an open house. And I'm telling how great he is. And he goes, "Thank you very much." And I look behind him, and it's the surgeon standing behind me while I was talking about him. He was at this open house thing.
He looked like he was ready to go bass fishing too.
Yeah, good thing I was saying good things.
Maybe off this ride share.
This guy is a quack. All he wants to do is cut for the insurance money. Like, oops, he's there, sharpening his scalpel.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he is. Really knowledgeable, helpful. Good jokes. Yeah.
We're just waiting for a good trade setup. That's it. Those of you on trial, all these new people, this is a good time since we're waiting. Obviously, becoming very range bound here. Those of you just showing up on trial, we've had some pretty darn good trades this morning. Most of us have made the money we will make for the day. Actually, most people that were here before the open made what they wanted to make for the day before the open. So we can have a little bit of fun. We can joke around. Guys, we are just patiently waiting for a high probability trade setup. Please read the book, High Probability Trading. Again, if you're on trial here, listen, watch. We're going to talk you through trade setups. We're going to talk you through what could happen, different scenarios in the market. Take notes, watch, listen, be very attentive on the numbers we say, and again, pay attention. And once you get done with your trial, you do get access to all the training videos, trade setup videos, advanced class, advanced recordings. We'll give you coaching sessions, everything that you need here.
Put a limit, guys, at 471 right now. 31,471. Be sure. If you don't get it, then take the first M. Target's going to be 326. $10 o'clock numbers coming out. I think we're going to get our 326, my opinion. Take one off here around 48 and then 326.
By the way, guys, we did
short already, Jay. Anywhere around 420.
You had that limit order called quite some time in advance.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe like an hour ago.
Yeah.
At least 30 minutes ago.
And 326 is your target, Jay. Order filled.
Nice.
Whew. Almost a 100-point winner.
Yeah, in like 45 seconds.
Or actually, I think it's going back down to who's that guy? Who that there? The Morgan Stanley's 318.
I'll take it.
Him out. It's going to take him out.
I will take it.
Good job, guys. Jay, you'll get it pretty soon. That's why I say you're on a trial. You'll understand how we get it, where our targets are. Grandma nailed it. They just started slamming it right there, right after 10 o'clock.
Nice job, guy. Get the gavel. Done for the day. Get out of here.
Yeah, we're going down to 278.
Look at that.
278. Final target. Die, you dirty cockroach. We've had like 3 100-point runners today.
Already.
That's unusual. The new people logging in is going like, did I die and go to heaven? We don't do this every day, guys. This does not happen every day.
No.
Fry, you in this trade?
Could have also gotten in on the break of the range.
Yeah.
Been easy.
It couldn't get to. All right. Good job.
Good
So you
job.
see how we get our trades done,
Good
right?
job, Will trade.
And we are almost finished. Lower your stop. One left for Grandma's number 278. Almost got it. Almost got it. Almost got it. Everybody short? I hope you're short.
Yep.
One more. I only have one left. Coach probably has 2.
I do.
Yeah, there you go.
Knew you would have one
I'm
left.
going to short another one then. No, I'm it. I'm flat. Sorry. I'm out. That was it. Hey, come on, guys. Wouldn't you still rather have one? Wouldn't you rather be short one contract with 100 points than losing money? It's still better than losing.
Job, Sloan.
Yeah. Good job, Sloan. Good job, Lope. And you know what's happening now. You know what it's time for.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Completely reversal. Gotta get you on my calendar, Hugo. I got a note this morning. All right. So, guys, listen. Seriously, the point is somebody said something. They said put a limit at 471. That was just in case the market got to 471. But we've been looking to short this for some time. As soon as it got range bound, we were waiting for the signal short. As a matter of fact, since say 941, we even 937. Some people took that short, had a good hook on stochastics. Hook on stochastics 941, you could have made money. Even not 945, got a little hook on stochastics, could have made money. If you just follow our rules, 949, 10 seconds, another good hook on stochastics, could have made money. So guys, if you just follow our rules and you didn't have grandma's information, The only one you would have taken some heat on would have been the last trade we took that was a runner. That's it. So if you had followed the rules that we give to you guys and so I want you to go back and watch the videos on using stochastics and 15 range for sell signals. If you had done that, you could have made money several times. So please, what we want you guys to do is be self-sustained. You don't, if you're trying to just take our calls, it's going to be confusing and it's going to be hard to do to begin with. The reason we have training videos is so that you guys can learn to take these trades on your own. And and so please go back and watch the videos, Those of you that just joined us, Hugo's going to join us probably today as a member. I'm assuming he'll get the videos. All you guys on trial, once you pay your $99, all the videos get unlocked. These training videos are there for you guys to learn these setups, learn our methodology. It's not a complicated methodology to learn, guys. It's really not. So you guys just learn the methodology. Again, had you just stuck to the rules this morning, you would have had several opportunities after 9:36. As a matter of fact, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opportunities to short, 6 now with this little M to short and make money just within our rule set, without even grandma, without even coach talking, without me saying a word.
Yep.
All of you guys could have followed those. Good job, Willie.
Think about it, guys. We got our target 37 minutes after the open. How many traders on the planet can be done in 37 minutes? Now, of course, in the beginning, you get nervous. The market goes 20 points against you and you get out. The pros don't get out with 20 points. So, in the beginning, you've got to use the stops to train yourself to use stops. Later on, as you advance, you're not going to be using 20-point stops. That's for babies. You're going to be using real stops based on the market. You'll know where support is, where resistance is, and have enough money to trade it. Now, of course, if somebody tries to start trading with $100 in their account, they're not going to do that. They might as well try. The best thing, if you have $100 and that's all you have to trade, go to your Ferrari dealer and ask them for a car for $100. If you can do that, then you can come back here, sell the Ferrari, and guess what? Start trading.
Trade with.
You're going to need, to use the market itself as support and resistance. So we're training you from beginner to professional, and we do that over a 6-month period. What don't people hear about that? 6 months. They don't hear that part. They hear tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be a pro.
You mean I can't be an overnight success?
No, nobody
I
can.
give up.
Lottery. Good Florida lottery here. Come down.
Florida lottery.
Yeah. Pay me money. Sit with me a week. We'll go drink at McGuire's and then play the lottery. And there's your system. We won't trade. You don't have to trade. Just win the lottery. We'll go together. Go buy a lottery ticket. Go to McGuire's. Have fun. Watch everyone else sweat because they're traders. We're going to be lottery players.
Hey, really? That's actually great advice, Willie. If you have $100, join the room for $99 for a month. Watch.
Yeah.
You will learn more about trading in your first month here than probably you've ever learned in your entire career as a trader. I'm telling you guys.
You guys see how often we get our targets, and yes, do we get them in? Even today, it took 37 minutes of patience to get there. And even if you took a great example. You had a couple of trades. They went 25 points against you. You got out. What if you got the last one and made over, 161 points in profit? That took care of the 2 25-point losers. That's what you're looking for. Linda Raschke trades like that. Little loss, little loss, little loss. Now we've got it. Home run. We knew, I knew it was going to hit my target. Just a matter of when. I shouldn't say knew it. I had the odds on my side, just like a card counter. The only difference here is we want you to make money. We're not going to have 3 goons beat you up with baseball bats because you're counting cards. We're going to help you count the cards. This is the only place. You can't go to Las Vegas where Steve Wynn's going to say, hey, look, that blackjack game over there, it's rigged to beat the dealer. Go ahead. You go, but don't you own the Bellagio? Yeah, but I'm magnanimous. I want everyone to win.
Nice job, Chad. Get the gavel. Done for the day.
Get the gavel out. Yep.
That's what we like to see being done.
Great job, Chad.
Good job, Chad. And stick around at lunch. Those of you on trial, guys, we are doing an orientation at lunch. I'm going to be going through basically when you join for your 99, you will get what you get for your first 2 weeks. There's some changes. So long story is there's a grace period until Tuesday, just to be fair to all the people that started their trial still in the month of August. And so you have until Tuesday grace period. But guys, stick around at lunch, about 10 or 15-minute orientation for you trial people. I guess. I don't know, Ian. I'm not in charge of that stuff. I just do what I'm told.
And guys, I wanted to, you could see the way it played out. If you knew that, and I keep forgetting that, JP Morgan was buying at 318 level and all, sure, they're going to push it up, but there's no fight between them. They're making money pushing it up, and Goldman's sitting there, all right, you push it up to where we want to sell, and they're going to push it down. So if you knew that, you're not going to go in and risk 10 points. In the morning earlier, there was no institutional batting back and forth, which allowed us to go short. This was the trade I talked about, earlier, for you people who were in here before. The first cucaracha, we'll call it cucaracha 1. And that was
Coach, do you mind just pressing the record button real quick, please?
Yes, sir.
And might as well just review the trades from the morning.
Yep, that's a good idea. Let's review. Now we're going back to, let's go back all the way. We do, why not? We do open up early. So just because I'm not here doesn't mean you can't get good advice. Guess who was giving good advice down here? Coach Wilbur and Coach Tara took over. They're here early, the red eye, that when you wake up, there they are. All right. And they pushed it up all the way here. It was a counter trend trade. But when we got up to this 470 area, what did we do? We took a sell signal at 442. A couple of you had 443 here. And guess what? I didn't expect it to. First target, we took 12 points. And then we wrote it all the way down. Where was our final target down here? Was 42. Didn't get it. Later on, I learned, JP Morgan was doing some buying. So our final target was right. Later on, it went down. I missed it by a couple of ticks, got stopped out there. And then guess what? After 9 o'clock, we found out what? That JP Morgan was buying in this level, right? So we were buying at 325 and we got that long. And then what happened? The market opens. Coach Brian was able to get all the people that are authorized to trade the open. Most of us are authorized only to trade after the first 6 minutes. So Coach Brian grabs the short. Those people make a nice trade. What did we say? Wait for 6 minutes. Okay, so 6 minutes comes along, and here we are at, guess where? 342, right? Which was the original 42 target, which now is resistance, right? Remember, if 442 is the first short with 342 support target, and then breaks 342, when it comes back to 342, it becomes resistance. That's the reason for that short. Okay, grab that down. Nice little plunk down trade for the first 2 minutes, right? From 40, it's a 40-point winner right there. And then we said, be patient. Why? At this point, we knew that JP Morgan was buying 318 and below right here. So they started buying the open to push it up, where grandma wanted to sell it toward 471. So now you know the battle lines. One institution here, But you could say, I don't know about institutions. Okay. Then how do we find out that support? How would we know they might be think like JP Morgan? What does JP Morgan do? They go, all right, what did our overnight guys do? Well, they're 4 a.m. after London opened. Who was buying? JP Morgan. How do you think Grandma knew where they were buying? They were buying it in London. They know, these big boys know. They don't just sit there in front of like Jim Cramer. They're on the horn. They know what's going on. They know everything. Who's buying? Who's the players? Bundesbank. What are they doing? That you can't play with billions of dollars and just pick your nose and think you're doing. So that's where they knew 318 was buying. They were looking at overnight. Okay. And they do. But who's going to win that battle? Well, we'll see. For a while, JP Morgan's winning the battle. They're pushing it up. But Grandma didn't even get their big level out. So that's why I said, right, scale up. Our big traders, and that's what I had, a couple of big traders. My big clients are scale up shorting. And that's why it hurts me a little bit to see you guys go short here. Oh, I'm going to take a 20-point stop because I know my big guys are shorting all of this. So there's my dilemma. As a trading coach and a money manager, I have very large clients who don't use 20-point stops. These guys want to get 100, 200 contracts on, and they're praying that it goes up. So like Todd, one of my big clients, he only shorted like about 22 contracts. Why? Because I told him to sell up to 471. Guess what? He only got up to here. But do you think he's unhappy when the thing comes crashing down? He's still not unhappy. He would have liked to have more. So that's why I have a dilemma. I can't tell you guys to trade like you have a $2.5 million account and you could trade 30 contracts. I can't tell you that. Don't worry. Don't put a stop in. Just short more. You got to put a stop. But is there anything wrong with, right, as you did this, to go short? Let's say you go, and here's where you should have gone short. The double top broke down in the 15 range, got your target, got stopped out on the trailer, and said, all right, I'll try it again. Boom, another M, short, got your target, comes back up, stops you out. Actually, the way you're trading, if you did it the correct way, you didn't even have heat. If you watch these high stochastics, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what you were doing is when we were getting our targets, oh, look, it's working. I'm going to go short down here, like you said, at the market, and it comes back up and bites you. But if you learn this method, wow, think of how much you'd make. Here, remember, right after the 10 o'clock report, I said they're going to push it up, run the stops. What is this trade called for my more experienced traders? No coaches, please. And Robert and Tim, don't answer that. You guys know this. Tim answered it. But Pra got it. You got it, Pra. Pra got it. So you should have made a ton of money on that trade. Fake out, breakout. There you go. Once you see that fake out, it's going up to here. You got your limit order. You go, oops, not going higher. Then you shift to what? At 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, what do you shift to? This is the last thing. We'll wrap it up. 10 o'clock, first trade on the 15 range. So you could have gone short around 4. I got a little slippage there, 404. I was short 404. Stop is 429. And remember, we had a target. I know. In the beginning, that's going to happen to you. Yes, there's so much to learn. That's why what
All righty, guys. Brian, Coach Brian here with Liberty Trading Club. Thanks for watching the stream this morning. Those of you out there, please feel free to start your 3-day trial with us at libertytradingclub.com. And once you start your trial, you will have access to the trade room and our coaches. We will answer your questions. Please participate during your 3-day trial. Once you are through with your 3-day trial, it is only $99 a month to become a member of the trade room. And once you become a member of the trade room, you will have full access to our trade setup videos that Coach was just talking through, and how to manage your trades and enter those trades. We do give you as much support as you need during your first 3 days. So please come prepared to ask questions, take notes, and participate in the trade room. LibertyTradingClub.com. You start a 3-day trial, and after your 3-day trial, it's just $99 a month to join as a member. And we do have, again, after your trial, you get access to all the training videos, advanced class for 2 weeks, and we'll give you coaching sessions. Plus, you'll get access to our trade setup videos. As long as you're a member for $99, you keep the access to our basic trade setups, again, which Coach was just talking through. That allow you to be able to enter these trades with a lot less risk and a lot more probability. So, thanks, guys. That concludes our stream for the day. If you guys have any questions, type in chat now. Respond. Please like, subscribe on the click the button to like and subscribe on the YouTube, or whether you're watching on Facebook, whatever it is. Follow us, and we will do this pretty much every single morning the market opens, and hopefully you will start your trial and join us in the main trade room, and we'll be happy to have you. Thanks, guys, and have a great day. Happy trading out there.